Stuff that.
Stop that. Stop that.
What's up, Dylan? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I don't even know what I have my Wolfsburg shirt on. How you been? Hey, Justin, what's up, bud? Yeah, I took hey, Barry. Took a little break for a couple weeks. I'm not sure how long it's been, though, in all honesty. I did get a different camera, though. I don't know. Hi, Jim. And John, how are you? And Frank, everybody popping in quick. Alita, it's cold. It's cold here. It's it was about 15 or 12 degrees today or something. Hey, Darren. Missed all you guys and ladies. Yeah, it was definitely cold here today. We went to Hobby Lobby earlier and we were almost running for the door. It was really nasty out, in all honesty. But hey, Matthew, how are you? Check that. Let me know if the audio and video is okay. I got a different camera. So, hi, Rick. Thank you. She's doing great, Rick. A little bit scary. Hi, Charles. But everything went fine. It was scary at about 3 o'clock in the morning there, 76. Oh, that's nice. Just have a birthday, got new power ratchet for work, a left drop box, glass panel, got a big bruise on my leg, went late, and a broken pressure washer. It's funny you brought up pressure washer. I have a Harbor Freight one that broke, and I do know how to fix it, but I probably won't do a video on that repair because my channel's not for that. Maybe I'll have her do it on her channel. 15. Yeah, Jim, it was cold here today. 36 in Central Texas. Is that cold for Texas? Because I don't know. I picture Texas always, really hot for some reason. Jim, where are you at? I can't remember. You're at 15 degrees because I'm Pennsylvania. Okay, it is good. Thank you, Matthew. I got a different camera. Hey, Russ. The one I had was fine, but this one was supposedly, hey, Eubanks. This one supposedly is a little better. I don't know. I don't really see a difference, in all honesty. Maybe I do a little bit, Slow mode is on, can't chat but once every minute. I didn't adjust that right, Darren. And if I back out to adjust it, it'll kill the chat. I saw brake pedal video a while ago. Very good. Thank you, Rick. Somebody asked me to do that, actually. So I guess there's no videos on adjusting that rod, which is very important. So I was happy to do that. Park, it's 40 in North Alabama. Well, I could go for that. 21 in Southern Indiana. Mid-30s in Vegas last week. Oh, that's right, John. Hey, dog. How you doing, buddy? And 70 in Florida. All right, Florida. I could go for some of that right now. I don't know what it is right now. I think it's probably about 15 out or 12. I'm not really sure, but then it's going into the 50s, I think, this week. I'm pretty sure. 53 right now. Panhandle, Florida will be 40s tonight later. I think we're in for some really goofy weather. It's February here, Pennsylvania, so it's definitely going to get cold, hot, you know, but we've had a pretty mild winter, I believe. Yeah, Heather's back behind me. She was doing a couple things before she joins us. She's oh, there she is. 50 in Oregon. Hi, Roger. Yeah, I know. He saw his shadow. Ugh. It and you know what? I can't complain. It's really been a decent winter. And I learned push rod adjustment the hard way. Oh no. Well, you know what, Geezer, in all honesty, yeah, we are grandparents now. I feel older all of a sudden. Yeah, I had mine adjusted too tight on the last the Super Beetle I did, and I talked about it in a video. I was like, "Hey Scott, how you doing?" And I couldn't figure out why my brake lights were coming on. I was treating it as an electrical issue, and it wasn't. It was a pressure issue. So somebody brought that up on the club, or I should say group. I don't know, maybe a week ago or something. I can't remember. And said, "Hey, can you do a quick rod adjustment?" And being I'm waiting on engine parts, that was perfect, you know. So I did that video. Alabama has their own weather predicting road and opossum salt on the news. Comical. Oh, was that you, Matthew? Thank you. It was a good idea because I'll have to put it on my playlist somewhere for folks. That was the first time I did a video on that. It's hard to remember every part on the car, but I was glad you brought that up then, because I think a lot of people needed that video. I think a lot of folks, not a lot, maybe some, think that you adjust that. Hey, Gordon, how are you, buddy? 14 in Jersey. I think a lot of people feel you adjust that to adjust the pedal, and that's not what that's for. I'm up to $4 to work on. Keep video coming. I need the help. No problem, Matthew. My doctor told me I was cliff I've been taking a lot of stuff for dogs on a roll. All right. No, I got that ultrasonic cleaner. Heather's gonna step into that video with me. I'm gonna do it over the weekend, and that'll be next week's video. And then I'm gonna get back on the top end rebuild on the motor. Okay, we got 34 people, and we only have 15 likes. So everybody, hey, Uncle Bon, how are you? Please hit the like button. Let's get the algorithm up on there. And Vintage 76, how are you, buddy? We have 18 likes. We're getting up there a little bit. We have 34 people and 18 likes. That ultrasonic video I'm going to do this coming week, though. They sent that to me in the mail, so I promised them I would do a review on it, and I definitely will. They sent me the big one. It's a 30 liter, which is, I believe, 8 gallon, without me trying to decipher liters. You guys that know liters out there, check that. It's a 30 liter, so I believe that's 8 gallon. I got it. The only thing is I'm going to have to put a lot of chemical, a lot of water in it, you know, because I want to do a cylinder head and a couple other things, you know, and that's okay. Just to show how it works. It's by Vevor, 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 but I'm looking forward to using it. It's a bigger one. The one from Harbor Freight was just a little bit small, the 2.5 liter, you know. I just added a picture to FB. The 3rd and 4th fuse terminals are driving me crazy. Any help is appreciated. I'll check the FB community, Scott, when I get on there, so I can actually look, you know, at what you're doing. Harbor Freight just released a new version of the ultrasonic cleaner. I heard that, Dylan. I didn't see it yet. Vevor reached out to me, I don't know, 3 weeks ago altogether, I think. I can't remember, and said, hey, would you be interested in reviewing our ultrasonic cleaner? I'm like, okay. But I always warn these companies, I'm going to be honest, if it's a piece of crap, I'm telling everybody. I don't care, because I don't want anybody in our community buying something that don't work well, you know. But hey, hopefully it does, you know. Just noticed you guys are almost up 14,000 followers. That's awesome. Congrats and well deserved. Thank you, Darren. 14,000 community members. It's awesome. It's climbing much more than I thought it was going to. Will it matter on what year of the fuse panel? Well, there's different fuse panels for the years, dog, isn't there? Pretty sure. Is Heather allowed to thank you for something on her, dog? I don't know if that's okay. I don't want to,
Yeah, I didn't know whether to say something or not.
Yeah. Scott, I did a huge video series on each fuse here on YouTube. Yeah, check if John did that. I didn't remember because it's been a while. Who's Scott?
Because he gave a thumbs up.
Oh, okay. And I just joined your FB group. Love it. Thanks, Mike. It's bringing a lot of people together. That's the nice thing, and that's a wonderful part. My windshield wiper switch fell during today, and I had to use a pair of needle nose to turn off and on. The knob wouldn't stay secure to the peg sticking out. Oh, that's usually when that stuff fails, when you have a problem,
Dog, thank you so much. You saved my butt. I have to tell you, I am absolutely astonished at what you sent me. That computer. Oh, well, we haven't hooked it up yet, but we're hooking it up tonight.
That'll be tonight.
I will now be able to film and actually edit my videos.
That was nice of you.
My computer moves so slow. It's so old. I don't know what I would do. Thank you so much. That is like the nicest thing somebody's ever done for me.
Dog sent a computer to Heather as a donation. She's going to get her channel picked back up now. And
now I'll be able to edit videos. That
was very thoughtful. Very, very thoughtful. It really was.
It like I almost started crying when we opened it. I was like, oh my God. Like, I can't believe this. Thank you so much.
See, I'll look. Yeah, and I'll check Scott when I get on the group tonight and see, what's got going on with your fuse panel. I was really busy today. Number one, we always have room for more. Any plans on doing a bus? Oh boy. I've
been saying that. Nobody listens to me.
She wants to get a bus. Yeah. She wants to turn one in, for camping. So I do have plans, but that might be a little while because the buses are not cheap. The 68, I'm going to put a deadline on for June. July latest, the 68 will be done that I'm currently doing. And my son is picking up a Baja next week. So I'll show that as a video in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to do his Baja while I'm doing the 68. So you'll be seeing the Baja get filmed also. He's pretty excited. And I'm glad to do it for my son, in all honesty. I was just wondering on the fuse panel if the terminals used wire differently. Yeah, truthfully, there's some, I think every couple of years there was some differences, but I can't remember, in all honesty. Don't I raise my glasses?
That was just so sweet.
No need to humbug your growth. You created a great community with great people, great minds, think alike, so we should all pat ourselves on the back.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Uncle Bon. I'll be honest, I didn't expect this to ever grow like this. I really didn't. I just started out 2 years ago playing around, and I'm actually a little shocked, to be honest with you. Upgrading for Windows 95.
Well, it's not that old, but I mean, it's close to it. Because I'll click on a link and it's like, I can go make a cup of tea. I feel like I got dial-up again.
I get frustrated when I watch you on here.
Yeah, it's bad.
Did you see the square back link I sent you? $1,500 and barely any rust. No, you might have just sent that, Russ. If it was today, I didn't see it because today got really crazy for me. We were really busy. I literally just sat down this evening about an hour ago. H-Bomb, what's that all over her hands? Cookie dough for those cookies you promised on the live stream. I made homemade pizza today. You're welcome, Scott. That is great. You're so glad to have helped. Dog out was. That was very
you
nice.
Have no idea. You'll never know.
That was.
You touched my heart.
Yeah.
Totally.
Your what? Oh, your heart.
My heart.
I know. Okay.
My heart.
Let me catch up here. Take your advice about the pedals and parts. Wolfsburg West turned out great. Good. I'm glad, Mike. I love Wolfsburg West. We had a little dilemma with CIP1. If you noticed, I'm doing a top end rebuilt for a friend, the guy that owns a salvage yard. And I opened up the AA pistons and I did the video. You've seen the pistons. And I noticed one of the rings were cracked. He called CIP1 and they were like, well, not much we can do about it. Then I went to put the wrist pin in the last one and the wrist pin wouldn't fit. And he called the back and they're like, well, we don't really know what this is. So CIP1 threw him under the bus. So we're putting stock German pistons in that he has, and I put new rings on them. So I just had to say, I do like Wolfsburg West. Anytime I've had an issue, they handle it quickly. Lita said that is awesome. What's Scott YouTube channel name? No, I think he meant John from Volkswagen Planet, Vintage 76. He was saying about the fuses. He has a thing on the fuse panel or something on his channel. I'm liking the purple lights.
Those are grow lights because
I was wondering.
It's so dark here in the winter. In the windows, the plants don't get any light. So I put all my plants in this corner, my indoor lit plants, and I put grow lights on them. They work. It really works nice.
They do help.
Amazon.
I got Microsoft notice that my Windows 8 is no longer supported. I don't.
You're still on 8?
8? Wow. 8? What are we on? Oh, I'm on 10 on my laptop. It keeps trying to force 11 on me, but I'm afraid to because I always have bad luck when something happens like that.
Well, I have 10 on mine, and when I upgraded to 10, that's when my computer was like, I don't think I can handle this.
Yeah. Windows 95 was 27 years ago. Wow. Have we been on the internet that long? Yeah, because I had Windows 95. And then I had that Windows ME. Oh,
that was horrible.
How is your daughter doing? Vintage 76. Thank you for asking. She's doing great. The baby's healthy. Very horrifying scare.
It all turned out perfect.
At 3 a.m. Long story short, they had to do surgery. And when they said they had to do it, they said, we got to do it right now, like right this second. So it was kind of frightening, and my daughter's a trooper though.
She was smiling.
She's like, it's fine. Don't worry, Dad. I got this. Meanwhile, I was losing my mind inside, I didn't show it.
So we got to hold the baby 10 minutes after she she had the C-section. Yeah. So they got to let us sit in the OR and they made us they let us take off our masks.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like they were so cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
So I got a little behind on filming, but I stepped in fast and did the video that I did, for the one I put up today. My brain stopped. But I did that real quick because I was in the hospital. Well, I'm sorry, I was at the hospital for 3 days, with my daughter. So everything got backed up. Slade's Oven Baked Pizza would be a great addition to your product line with merch and stickers.
You just made it tonight. You just made it tonight.
Hey, how you doing, Lord Mark?
Hello.
And Kentucky Ridge jumped in. We have 44 people and 31 likes. Good to see you guys. I've had bad experience with CIP1. Yeah. Norm, I really haven't had many problems with them. A brake line issue a couple of years ago with one of their kits, and they got weird with me. But he really had a problem with them pistons. That really upset me what they did to him. Hey, Rodney, how are you, bud? Just saw where the balloon over Montana has exploded.
We must live under a rock.
Wow, I'm just checking out what balloon over Montana.
We were out all day.
Yeah, we were at Hobby Lobby and a couple flea teak stores, so I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Was it the one that somebody sent over here to watch us? I think I might have caught that, but I didn't know it blew up, though.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, China had a big balloon come over here. I think that's what he's talking about, but I didn't know it blew up. Anything OEM style I get from Wolfsburg West, anything performance custom, a J-Bug or somebody else. Yeah, you know what, motorcycle guy? Wolfsburg West is amazing. And no, they don't sponsor me or nothing. Wish they did. It'd be cool, but I never asked them to. And West Coast Metric's actually pretty good too. High performance stuff. You might want to check CB Performance. A little pricier, but you know, you get what you pay for, you know. Brian, how are you? You guys do a wonderful job. We're on how to. I built a Volkswagen Sierra last month, and you helped a lot. I just bought a 70 bug, and it's next.
Awesome.
Awesome, Brian.
Good
That's
job.
great. Oh, Vintage Sex. Okay, I got it. And happy birthday to Nick Kerr. I don't know who that is. Nick Kerr, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I might have missed something, but happy birthday to Nick. And I had a lady at work say she would send me a banana nut bread. One of the coworkers came in and said, "You got a package." And I think it's a T-shirt. She tossed it around. It was the bread.
Oh.
What? It said you got a package. I think it's a T-shirt tossed around. And it was a bread. My plants use the same grow lamp.
Do you have good luck with it? Because I heard some of them don't work as well, and some of them are better. I bought the cheapest one I could find on Amazon.
Yeah, it actually
I've been running
works
it
good.
for 3 years.
Yeah. You had it that long?
And it has a timer. I love the timer feature.
CIP1 sent me a wrong part, and when I called, they said they sent me the correct part next time. I placed an order. Not cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, Roger. They did that with me with a brake line kit, and that was making me take pictures of my brake lines. Like, it was the strangest thing. And then it took 3 weeks for them to replace it. Well, by then, I made myself up a brake line and put it on. But I'm not bad mouthing them, but I'm not like overly thrilled with them. Glad to hear she's doing. Congratulations on being grandparents. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that.
My daughter said she's not going to call us grandma and grandpa. She has her own names for us.
Yeah.
She don't want to picture us as grandparents yet.
Thank you, Vintage 76. I appreciate that. Chinese spy balloon. I thought something was. I didn't know it blew up.
Wait a minute. It was over Montana. What the heck was it spying on over there?
I seen West Coast in the news real quick today, and then I didn't know what happened because we got busy. I wasn't sure. Hey, Greg, how you doing, Mr. Brown?
Hi, Greg.
And Rodney said, "Yep, that's what I thought. I just haven't gotten to watch the news today. Did we pop it out of the sky, or did it just have an accident? You know." I'm interested in your results on the Sonic cleaner. I almost got to tell you, but waiting for your results. Yeah, you know what, dog? I'm actually, we're going to film that over the weekend, and that'll be next week's video. And then the following week, I'm going to get back on a top end rebuild. So this video on the ultrasonic is going to be a good hour and a half long and I'll try to speed up certain parts, but I'm going to fit a whole cylinder head in it and blah, blah. And I told them they got to give a discount promo code if they want me to do it. So I kind of pressed my luck, but they did give me a promo code. I think it's only 5% off, but their prices were pretty reasonable anyhow. But I had to wait like 3 or 4 days, and they finally sent me the promo code to use, you know. Squarebacks or plus, even here, a limited number of factory squarebacks built with Porsche tuned parts, 4 cylinders for Canada only. Meemaw and Peepaw, never mind those cookies. I like squarebacks. She wanted one really bad, but I don't see any around me ever, rarely at all. My birthday was on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Dylan.
Happy birthday.
That's awesome.
So wait, what was Tuesday? Is your birthday the same day as Sylvia's?
I don't know what.
Was she born? Wait, my week is so messed up.
She was on the 31st.
Yeah.
And this is the throw. We haven't even slept right.
Yeah.
Tuesday was the 31st. Yeah.
Oh,
wow,
you
that's
have
really
the same
cool.
birthday as her.
So you hate to hear about the emergency surge situation with everything. What a blessing.
Yes.
Yeah, it was scary. When you're looking at your kid, no matter what, you got to stay strong. You can't make a face, but it was scary. Roger, I feel your pain. Are you growing Dutch tobacco for those left-handed French cigarettes? Hey, Jonathan. Is the Maple Grove race and VW meet happening? I don't know. I really don't. I haven't really. Only thing I've been watching so far is Jim's VW in Ohio. Columbiana, Ohio is going to have their 3 meets this year, but I think they usually have a weekend meet, but they're shortening it up because Jim had a open heart surgery done, the owner. So I think they're trying to condense everything down a little bit. Hey, Otto, how are you?
Otto.
And Scott Black said, "Good evening. Good to hear your daughter is doing well. Newbie here." Thank you, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks for being part of it here. I appreciate it. There was an Air Force base there.
Why is that kind
Oh.
of dumb to send over a balloon? Like nobody's gonna see it. Like
I don't know, but there's an Air Force base there.
aren't we a little more advanced?
I
than
kind
that?
of know what that meant.
Oh, well, but still, aren't we more advanced? Like you think China of all people are more advanced?
It's hard to
Kinda
say what
weird.
they did.
That's strange.
China was checking out our silos.
It's just like some of these stories, like
Happened to a thread on FB about disc brakes from the VW store. I order quite a bit from them on eBay. I don't know, Mike. Was that like about a month ago or something like that? I can't remember now. I knew something came up about it though, but Misty treats everybody good. Like if you have a problem, she's on it like right now. She don't play games. I wished I lived closer so I could just go there and buy stuff, you know. But I'm only 4 hours away. Her shipping's super fast. Nuclear sites in Montana, we shot it down allegedly.
huh?
Oh, I didn't know that. See, we were out all day, so I didn't know. I mean, I knew that there was a balloon. I caught it on my news app or something on my phone, but I didn't know what the deal was with it.
We live in our own little world.
I try to watch on that stuff because I don't like anything that's going on right now. But, you know, we got to live day to day, you know, and be happy. Yeah, that's what I was interested in. Price, and hey, functionality. Sorry about that. She's going to show off now. I don't know why my dog does this for, but it isn't like she understands what the internet is. VW store has a website. Parts are cheaper from them. Yeah, you know what? Misty has always treated everybody good that I know. I mean, from the VW store. And Vintage 76, right? They have a website instead of going to eBay if you don't want to. Almost dated a girl who had a square back. The square backs are nice. I also like the fastbacks too. I think they're just awesome. Hey Adam, how you doing? Arthritis acting up tonight. Feel like I've been beat like tied up like gut. Blood pressure is good though, so there's that. Oh, I hope you feel better, good. Adam. I was complaining today walking around. We were doing stuff. Cold. Yeah, the cold was beating up my joints and that today. Hey Gary, how's you? I took care of my problem with a set of door sills they sent me, refunding me and paying return shipping on it. Wow, you did good, Gary, because normally they don't do that. So I'm glad that worked out for you. Watching the stream and making pizza.
We just had pizza.
That's what we did. NHL All-Star Game skills clumps on and 2 Oilers are this fed. Catch you later. P.S. Just kidding about the cookies. Still send them.
I am definitely making cookies and sending them to you.
Enjoy the game, number 1. China actually has purchased the land next to the base to build a processing plant. Wow. Wait, I just skipped the thing. No, U.S. might not allow the plant to be built.
I hope not.
I think China bought a lot of land here, from what I understand. Not good. Auto 13, I'm drinking beer. Everyone, wish Randall a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Randall.
Happy birthday.
And you done any videos on replace suspension bushings for the Super? Yes. When you gotta scroll back or go to my playlist under suspension, and I did the bushing. I did everything on the front of a Super, every single thing. Hey Greg, Backyard Combi, and thank you. New grandbaby is here, happy and healthy. Charles, how are you? That's who sent me a letter.
Oh,
how
that was so sweet.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. And we got Scott Black, 73 vertical Super. Is there a rule of thumb what mods can be done and still considered stock? I'd like to keep it stock, but there's updates that really make sense. You know, that's funny you brought that up, Scott, because I'm doing an upcoming video in the next week or two, right around there, because I always got stuff going on up here, I think.
Yeah, we know that.
Anyhow, she's going to jerk me around. I'm doing a video on standard Beetle and Super Beetle mods. Believe it or not, that's weird that you brought it up. And Heather's actually going to be in that video with me. I don't have a lot of the parts to show, but I'm going to discuss mods that you should do, mods that might not be a good idea, and mods that you can unmod real quick to make it stock. So it's funny that you brought that up.
So hashtag unmodding.
Hashtag unmod. Hey, Frank, how are you? I've heard still other floating about searching for a 67 bug.
Can we help Frank out here?
Anybody? Ferris?
Bueller?
Bueller. Let me see here. I'm trying to catch up because I was messing around. Let me see. They're going to sneak over in a balloon the size of 3 school buses.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
Moving
Like, nobody's going to pay attention to that.
Our Ruddy is like that, always wanting attention. Yeah, Rick, she does. She's a good dog, but if we get busy doing something, boom.
Yeah.
You know, that's what she does. And Adam said, Bugman, how are you, buddy? Sexy. You're checking me out, aren't you?
He wasn't talking to you.
Hey, he was. I wasn't talking to you. He was talking to me.
He was talking to me.
It's the hair. Hey, I like that steering wheel today, by the way, that you sent me. That's sharp. I would definitely use that if I were you. I never seen a white one before, though. That was weird.
Well, you leave
Hey, we made pizza tonight, too. It must have been a pizza day
night.
or something.
It's Friday.
And Living the Life said, hey, y'all, how are you? Thank you for
Hi.
being on here. Oh, we got 44 likes. Good. And happy birthday, Randall. And Charles said, good, and thank you. The spy balloon is really just, oh, wait a minute. I just skipped the
Backward
shipment of empty. Yeah, I believe that. Blew up and out come parts everywhere. Maybe try to check to see where all his VW parts are going.
It could be.
All I caught was a quick thing today on my app, and it said something about, I don't think we were on alert, but it was like, what the hell? What is this? Why is there a balloon from China hanging out on the West Coast? But I just got busy today and didn't catch it after that. Grandbaby's cool. If you ever want more, we have 10 and can spare a couple.
10?
Wow, that's a lot.
I'll be lucky if I get, I have this one, but I don't think we'll ever have any more. My kids don't want to have kids. So.
Question on your Master Center video. You showed your red Super. Said it was a 73, but the tail lamps lit. Yeah, dog, I didn't want the elephant foot tail lights on it. So I did 68, 69 tail lights on that and fenders. I like them better. I just thought it looked good on there. And I know a lot of people seen the car from the back and was like, wait a minute, what are you doing? But I thought it was kind of cool. And Bugman, I know him personally. He's got a 67. So if somebody's interested, bring it up here. He won't screw you over either. I can assure you that. Do you pay Heather for her time on your videos?
I don't know, but I'm thinking about I should start charging them.
I let her hold my hand. That wasn't funny, was it?
No, especially, I lose bath towels. I lose all kind of crap to that garage.
Yeah.
And then I give you my time.
Wow.
He has a point.
I married you.
I married you.
Still look for a 57 for the Black Widow build. I can give you my 57, Dylan, but it's a Matchbox. So
I was going to say, we don't have a 57.
Samba Classifieds has 67s and Vintage 76 is right. I haven't went on there lately in the Classifieds under cars. I'm always looking at parts on there. Russ, you got back your name changed back. Wasn't it like Lord Krusty Cheese or something?
Yeah.
And I forget what he did now. If anyone's interested, I get a 74 auto stick for sale. I know they're not popular, but it's worth a shot. To tell you the truth, Charles, I think the auto sticks are really cool. That was my first car like a million years ago. But the auto sticks, the kid up the street has a 68 auto stick, and I wanted it for Heather, but he won't sell it, which I don't blame him. I think the auto sticks are kind of cool. Rich, how you doing?
Hi, Rich.
My Beetle small block Chevy guy. We didn't want kids either, but only after they were teenagers. My kids, when they were little, were a breeze. They were so polite. They were sweet. No, even they were good teenagers too.
They weren't bad. I mean, we had some rough bumps.
Yeah,
the typical teenager crap,
but nothing real bad.
Yeah,
they were actually pretty good.
They're all like weighted, and now Jamie finally had a baby and she's 26, and I'm like, geez, by the time anybody has a kid, I'm gonna be 90.
Yeah, my daughter will be 27 next month, and she just had
Yeah.
her first, and I don't know if it's the last or what, but
Yeah, she said during the labor that she was having another one. I was like, me?
Yeah.
I was like, no.
She's a trooper. Oh, got to run, child. I'm sitting on the side of the freeway, broke down.
Oh,
F100. My phone battery is dwindling that part of it. Oh, Scott, I hope you get home.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Don't forget to post if you're on the Facebook group if you need anything. Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you two are so funny together. I am funny.
Funny thing is, we're not trying to be funny.
It's normality. You should see us in a store. My name was Cheese and Crackers Rock. Okay, it was Cheese and Crackers Rock. I'm on the flip side when I buy too many tools, and at least Slade and I would have a model for the concept. Got a friend here that says he knows of some bug and bust parts. I'm waiting to see what it is worth collecting. He is the trustee of an estate. We will see. Oh wow, that's cool, Doug. Or dog. I must be burned out lately.
It's been a long week.
It was. I'm still like fuzzy in the brain because it was 3 days that turned into 4. Then trying to get stuff caught up at home. And then I'm like, oh crap, I didn't do a video this week because I'm waiting on motor parts for that top end rebuild I'm doing for that guy. And it got really nutty. Today, finally, she's like, we have to run out. We need food because we weren't home all that time. So we love all 5 of our girls.
5 girls.
Wow. We had 2 girls. And
I had 2 and 2.
Yeah.
I love them all.
Yeah. I mean,
I do. I wouldn't give one of them up.
Parenting was a hell of a thing. I mean, it burned.
I thought it was a lot more fun when they were little, though.
Yeah, I mean, having like 20 nervous breakdowns and stuff was crazy. But Sean said, or Bugman said, Jamie wants to know if that's a peace lily behind you.
Yes,
too.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. 16 years old.
Oh.
I cut it back last year.
Oh, that came from that funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a neighbor of ours where we had lived. Her mom passed, and Heather liked her. She was got in her 80s, I think.
Yeah, she was so sweet. I loved her so much.
Well, Heather went to the funeral, and they gave her that peace lily, and they said these don't survive, but And
well, I think they survive for people if they take care of them correctly.
And it's wow, we've moved that around.
Yeah, I cut it back last year.
Yeah,
it's growing again.
I forgot how long that's been here. Wow, that was good, Jamie. I can't believe you spotted that. That's because she's down in that Florida sun hanging out.
Yeah,
now everything's becoming real crystal clear.
Yeah, we're up here in the fog and snow.
I had 3 girls, and now I have no hair on my head. Yeah, my nerves are shot.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys decided to do live chat, Ashley. I always like joining in. Thank you, Justin.
We love you guys being here.
I had to take a little time off from live chats. I was trying to get a lot of stuff done. And I did pick up this new camera, but I don't know if I'm really noticing a difference. But it was a little bit better clarity because the other one started screwing up on me a little bit. So hopefully Ince can hear me well and it's clear. I mean, it seems to be, what I'm looking at. Being married to a man is easy because the wife just has to giggle, wink, cook, and be nice to us.
Wait a minute. No, it's not that easy.
Yeah, Rich, it is cold down here, buddy. It's without me running in and checking. I think it's Heather's going to check for accuracy. We have one of them things that stick outside and tells you how bad it is.
It's 9.
Is it 9?
It's 9 degrees.
Ouch. Yeah, it's cold.
It's supposed to go in the 50s next week, so I don't know. My tulips are half up.
I've got 9 grandchildren and love them all. Wow, 9
grandchildren. Wow.
Geez, I got 1.
How do you keep up?
That's a lot. Wow, Christmas should be fun at your house.
Oh, that would be so fun. All them kids.
Credit cards maxed.
Yeah.
I want to have a wife and a daughter and raise our daughter in our trailer on the beach. Yeah, that'd be nice being on the beach. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I'm pretty far from a beach.
We have Keystone.
Yeah, it's a fake beach. Yes, Jane has one from her dad's passing. It was 11 years old. Wow. I didn't even know they lasted that long, in all honesty,
Yeah.
the lilies. I had no
Mhm.
idea.
Yeah.
Being married to life is dangerous. Need to guess what mood she is in, as I breathe or not. You all have a good evening. I got a jet on its way. Good to hear from you guys. Totally enjoy videos. Thanks for hey, thanks, Charles. And thanks again for that letter. That was a total surprise for me.
Be safe.
And I enjoyed it. You be safe, my friend. Thank you so much. New Cam, you guys look the same. I was hoping it said it would make me look younger, but that was a total
I
fail.
don't think
So
that happened.
minus 12. Yeah, but Rich, it makes up for it where you live. You're in New Hampshire, so it's pretty up there.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the cold is helpful. I'll go outside and like if I want to decompress, I'll just go outside at night and just breathe in that cold air and let that cold just it feels so good. Like and it literally calms me down. It makes me feel so relaxed. I don't know, I like it.
You okay?
I wanted to move to Alaska, but
no, we're not doing that.
I wanted to move to Alaska.
I'm still wondering why my hair's not gray with all the girls, especially two of them. You're lucky. Mine went gray, I don't know, in my early 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Right around there, it started going gray.
I think it's because of the kids.
5 here. Yeah, Justin, you're more a little countryside, even though you're not far from me.
Yeah.
You're countryside. So, I mean, yeah, I can picture that. It's -3 here. Oh, wait. Vintage. For some reason, I thought you were in Florida. I must have got confused with something. Did you guys do any good look at properties? I haven't even looked over the last. Whoop! I just jumped to chat. I haven't looked over the last week or so. I did spot one, and I sent it to my real estate agent. And actually, her dad's on here. I think she's going to let me know about it, but I wasn't trying to rush it right now because it's so nasty out.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, doing anything right now. Yikes, Wednesday is not that cold. Felt a little chilly. A peace lily from my grandfather passed in 1986.
Yeah, see, I told you they can last forever.
I can't believe they last that long. I never even knew that.
Yeah.
30s in Washington and 10-4 Charles. And my daughter gave me her lily. Her poodles were eating on it and made them sick. Ooh, Roddy just eats her kibble.
Well, that's a good thing.
I had to see what my dog was doing after you said that. 20s here in Anchorage, Alaska. Wow.
Alaska, you
That's not
are
bad.
living my dream.
The 20s. They had minus 104 wind chill in Mount Washington and North Hampshire. Wow, minus 104 wind chill?
Imagine how cold that is.
Jeez. That just made me cold and I'm sitting in my house. Yes, Beetle Works 30s here. What are you going to do? And Vintage 76 said, I must have missed something. Dang it.
Well, I don't think he was talking to you anyhow.
Well, he might have been.
I don't think he was.
Could have been. I'm in Oregon, but my sis lives in Alaska. Oops. Message retracted. Okay, my Washington is no joke weather-wise.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you move? Because. Yeah. Okay, she's lucky.
Let me see. Global warming, baby. And minus 104 was just put me out of my misery if I lived there.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't go outside.
It's going to be 21 in the morning. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for the weather update.
Good night, Adam. I'll take Florida weather now.
No.
Oh, Florida weather would be nice now.
I can't handle that heat.
She has a hard time in the heat.
Can't do that.
What happened? Your IG account. Thought you were on there just the other day. Actually, I was, Kentucky. I got on Instagram because I don't know if that was you or somebody said, hey, on your website, your link to your Instagram ain't working. So I thought I'll reopen that account. I opened the Instagram account up and magically within 72 hours, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't much. Somebody duplicated my account and got on Facebook, I guess because Zuckerberg owns both or whatever he's doing, and started faking that it was me and doing all kind of weird stuff. So I hurry up. Everybody reported it, thankfully, so they closed that account, and I deleted my account. So I got to get back on there and do it again. It was my luck, in all honesty. But I was on there temporarily. My wife went up to visit her sister in Alaska, and they named a moose they found after me. I've never seen a moose in real life. I mean, I have a big dog, but it's only 55 here now. Heather, you can handle it. She just ran in the kitchen. I'll tell her though. 55 would be really comfortable, in all honesty. Somehow that's like my uncle, and I think Sean or Bugman, we had talked about this. My uncle lives up north of where you're at. I can't remember the town now. He's northeast, but I said something to him. I forget about weather and this and that, and he said, "Don't think it don't get cold down here." And he sent me a weather chart, what was going on, and I was like, "Wow." I think my dumbness, I always picture Florida like 80 degrees year round, but I guess it is what it is, Slade, next time I talk to you, I have a great moose story. Cool. Yeah, we're due for a talk, Rich. No doubt, buddy. Which paint did you use on your heater boxes, and does it hold up well? I like to use the VHT high heat paint. That's just what I like, Otto. I've never had a problem with it, to be honest with you, peeling or anything, but it's mostly in the prep work, but I think you know that already. Wire wheel them down to that metal, get them really clean, wipe them with thinner real well. I mean, truthfully, it's all in the prep work, but I like the high heat paint. Sean, I keep saying Sean, but it's okay. He said it's 55 here.
Oh, that's a nice day to walk on the beach.
Yeah, that's actually decent. Is that scorpion tat? No, I've had that. Oh, I don't know. Like
our daughter that just had the baby did that years ago.
Yeah, she did that. She's a tattoo work. Artist. I don't know if that showed up there. About 3-4 years ago, something like that. And I like it because she does. Oh, I heard something weird. My dog's acting weird next to me. She, I guess, is not doing them currently right now, but really, she does nice work. Sean said, "Come on down." You sound like the Price is Right.
Price is Right. I do like Florida. I think it's beautiful. I think that it's different. I think I get intimidated by all the like the tropical plants. Like to me, it's like I don't know. I'm so used to north.
Poisonous frogs and
yeah, like everywhere you go, like you might get killed by an alligator, or you might step on a poisonous frog, or you might get bit by something. Like,
well, I brought it up. My buddy moved down to Tshirts. I'm not, real good with that, Sean. You probably know it, but
it is beautiful though.
Yeah, he moved down there 15 years ago. My buddy
longer
Butch.
Than that.
Has it been that long? Okay, around there, give or take. But he moved down there. And we almost did move down at that point. I was going to sell everything and just go.
But the kids were still in high school.
Yeah, it made it difficult.
I didn't want to do that to them.
And then we brought it up about this past year. And I said, maybe we'll just sell the house, take the cash and run, go to Florida. And Heather was pretty cool about it. But she was like, oh,
I'd have to come up in the winter, though.
Yeah, and then my kids, a couple of them got freaked out, so it's hard to move away from them, VHT. Otto, I like VHT. I think it's a good product, and I don't ever want anybody to think that I'm being sponsored or endorsing, because I'm not. But VHT, I love it. Even their dyes, their paint dyes, they work so nice and real. I think that's what I used on that black seat dye, the bench seat I did like a month or two ago on video. It laid on there nice. Heather, did you get all Christmas stuff put away? Even Slade's creepy Santa.
Yes, that thing went away first.
I like that Santa.
that was an undertaking of over a week to get everything put away.
Yeah,
I even said to him, I said, I don't know if I'm doing this next year. But now we'll have a granddaughter, so it's like I'll have to do it next year.
She says this every year. I'm not decorating that heavy next year. 20 years later, she's still doing it. 55 in Southern Cal. I think that's not bad. I mean,
yeah, but isn't that kind of cold for there?
Uncle Bon, where'd you go? Because he's in Compton. I don't know what the temp is there. I'm not sure. VH Silver is a really nice look. I don't know why I talk that way. The VHT, I've never had a problem with that brand ever, ever, ever. My buddy lived in Florida. They had a neighborhood alligator. Ugh. I got a bad neighbor with a crappy dog, but outside of that.
Yeah, that dog chases everyone. And if I complain to anybody, they're like, well, did it fight anybody yet? I'm like, no, it just happened to be really close calls. Like,
yeah.
I'm afraid it's going to come in the yard when Lily's out. She's a Rottweiler. That would be bad.
Yeah, if Lily gets a hold of their dog, and I don't want that to happen,
No.
but they won't chain her dog up or nothing. They just let it run. Not a good outcome soon. VHT, doesn't that play videos and beat out Betamax? Pretty close. Gulf Coast is very nice if you can stand the heat. Winters are mild compared to PA. Yeah, I mean,
like today it was snowing and it was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was
like,
pretty.
It's just so beautiful. Oh my God. I couldn't.
Yeah,
it
was nice.
I love
it was.
snow.
Sorry I was out. Had to help my mom with the cable. Is your mom messing with the cable of the house, you mean? Dave, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Dave.
And it's the desert little old place called Victorville. Oh, wow. It's funny. Every time I talk to somebody from Cal, and my one buddy, Johnny, he lives out there, and then he'll send some pictures, and stuff. And Randy also out there of like desert. And I'm like, I can't picture desert in California. I don't know why, but I've never been there.
Oh,
so.
yeah. There is.
It was 75 in Arizona. Oh, I bet that was nice today. It gets down to the mid 30s sometimes.
Wow. I never pictured that.
No, I didn't either, in all honesty, because when he films, Popularity Contest has a YouTube channel too here. And anytime I film, it looks so beautiful there. I hate my neighborhood. I don't really hate my neighborhood. I can't say that. I'm pretty lucky that way, in all honesty, with our neighborhood.
I mean, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh. Victor Hoven is something else my parents lived in. Hesperia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And I like living in Oregon as I don't have a winter car because of the salting on the road. Yeah, I think, Russ, you had some bad luck with your Xterra recently, I remember. Got my Friday night commitment. Have a great weekend. The wheelchair camouflage jacket. You can't hide, but you can run. Hey, dog, thank you for everything.
Yes, thank you again.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
And hold on to my email. Send me an email when you get time. I appreciate it.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, we'll actually give you an update on that. It was so nice of him. I still can't believe he sent that, in all sincerity. Now, I mean, I don't mind the cold weather. Today was just pushing a little bit. When we were out, it was brutal.
Yeah, because I was going to go out and mess with the pond a little bit because it's frozen.
Yeah.
And usually I can handle being out in that, but today was brutal. Yeah, it was brutal. Well, but it was pretty from the inside.
Yeah, looking out and seeing the snow will do. You might have a question on it. Yeah, I don't know. I know you said Windows was on it, so I'm going to just power it up, and it'll probably just ask me to log into Microsoft, I guess. I'm not sure. But I'll let you know if something comes up on that. Thank you so much. He said Windows 11's already installed. So I think when you start it up, you'll probably just like log onto your Microsoft account or something. I'm pretty sure. I never got one that way, so I'm a little confused on that part. But no, it snowed a little bit today, which was pretty. I mean, Sean, I don't know if you're still there. Did your kids come down? Because I know you guys, you're going to be down there for about another month, I think. I'm ready for spring weather already. Me too, Vintage. I am. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think we've had enough cold yet.
Well, we're going to have 6 more weeks, according to Mr. Groundhog. But I mean,
I like that groundhog.
Well, I mean,
I like him.
We've had a mild winter, though. It really wasn't that
Well, that's
bad.
why I'm saying we need this deep, penetrating cold.
Yeah, right.
To kill off a lot of insects, and it helps.
Nope, no kids, just the 2 of us. Oh, I thought maybe, they be down there a little bit with you right now, but then again, everybody's working, so I do understand that.
Purgatory.
I missed it.
Snow makes you think cozy thoughts, but makes me imagine purgatory. I love to go out and I go sled riding and everything.
Yeah, you do enjoy that.
I enjoy it.
My bones stop watching it.
My daughter's home.
Anyhow, I had the, well, let me see. Windows 11 has local account, Heather, no password. You probably need a Microsoft account to use OneDrive, but it does have MS Office Extra. Thanks, dog. She does have a Microsoft account. So I imagine it'll be just like starting up a new computer, and she'll put her Microsoft password in and all that.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it can't be that hard,
Yeah.
you know, from what I understand.
Okay.
Let me see. Do you run snow tires on your ACUWs or just regular tires? To tell you the truth, I don't even run air cold in the winters no more because I was busy, didn't have one in the winter for a while. The Super Beetle I sold in my 68, I'm probably not going to run it in the winter unless I'd really have to. But truthfully, I don't know. I was young then and stupid, but I never ran winter treads on my Beetles. They went. I never really had an issue. Yep, Xterra was in the shop. So drives axle bearing out back in the shop for the rest of our axle bearings. So 3,600 in 3 months of repairs. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. I can understand. Yes, kind of, sort of. Uh-oh. Okay, when we start it up, I'll kind of keep your email ready. I just pictured with a new Windows being installed that when she starts it up, it'll say, enter your, Microsoft account or something, and then let her on to Windows. I'm not sure. When I bought new computers before, that's how it worked, but I know things can be different. But if she has an issue, I'll make sure that, I shoot you an email or something or give you my number, because I don't know. If it just asks for Microsoft account, that won't be so bad. Our service has been awesome. Had it since 08, 150,000 miles, knock on wood. I had an Xterra, and I had to do the timing belt and stuff on it, but other than that, it was tricky with the spark plugs, the V6. One back plug was horrible, but I got it, I don't know what's going in the Marine Mancoon. She claws on my door, meows to her in my room. She stays in my room all night and lays there. Yeah, my daughter brought a cat home, kitten, and he's been pretty good, though. I can't complain. I remember helping my neighbor install little studs and a new set of rough tread tires. Yeah, you know what? Studs. Well, I haven't had them in a long time. Now that you brought that up, it's wow. I didn't even know they still sold those. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? And 07, I bought someone else's problem by mistake. Usually the Nissans are pretty good. Them and the Toyotas, in all honesty. The interference engines you got to watch. Make sure you keep that timing belt changed. I've done enough of those in my lifetime. Although some of the Toyotas, I had a Camry 3.0, and it was not an interference engine. Although I did change the timing belt, and kept up on it. But that was a fun one. The 2000 Camry, it ran great. Even when I did the timing belt, although it wasn't fun, a V6 smashed into a Camry trying to, do that. But it was a good motor. I never had an issue with it at all. It was very smooth. That's when I was a little kid, probably 84 or so. Oh, okay. And no one drives over the winter months here in New England. Yeah, you know what? All the Beetles I had, I think I ran winter treads one time when I was young. And I mostly ran summer treads. I never had an issue. And then again, I think my tires were like a G70 14, Yeah, like the 1.8 turbos. Ask me how I know. Third gen is the 4.0 with timing chains. Yeah, I missed out on that. I had the timing belt. I think mine was second gen. I'm not really sure, whatever 2000 was. But I never had a problem with my Xterra at all, or my Camry that I had. It was a really great car. Lucy went out nice cold. Daughter had 2000 Xterra, constant problems we bought from a friend owner. Overdrinking sensor would constantly mess up. Wow, I must have got lucky with mine. Although when I got rid of it, it only had $1.20 on the odometer, 120,000. So I really don't know, if I'd have kept it longer, what would have happened. Hey, Steve Roberts, how are you? From the UK. Wow, what time is it over there right now? Because it's 9 here. I imagine it's pretty early there, maybe like 4 or 5 in the morning, AM, like morning. Sporting studs on all 4. Wow. I used them not long ago. It handles so well in the snow, 72 standard. Yeah, I doubt that I'll be driving mine in the wintertime, in all honesty. I don't want to end up. We have so much salt on the road here. I'm sure a lot of you do, though. They throw so much salt, it's crazy, So I use Heather's Jeep in the wintertime. And this year I bought her Blizzax, which I didn't think was necessary for a Jeep, but she wanted them. And I thought they were going to be a lot more noisy on the highway, and here they're actually somewhat quiet because the tread looks really aggressive on them. My black truck is white. Oh, I'll bet. Yeah. Heather just went through the car wash the other day near our house because it shoots from the underneath too, which is nice to keep that salt off of there, and it's nice and clean finally. 03 Tacoma has 245. Just try to keep it from rusting. Yeah, that's the main thing, is the rust. Now our vehicles will last forever. It's just the rust on them. 13.3 is nice. 2 a.m. Okay, Steve. I have a friend in Belgium over there, and I always try to figure out what time it is. And maybe it would be the same time there. I can't remember. I got some new tires on my 2020 Corolla. The Toyotas, you can't beat them. They're really good vehicles. They really are. Yeah, I'm coming. My son just came here to visit, so I'm actually going to head out so I can spend some time with him while he's here. But thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I don't mean to cut out too early. I was going to plan on staying on a little longer, but my son, I haven't seen him in a while. He came to visit. So thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I'll try to get on here next Friday. So I'll put it, on the community tab here, and then the Facebook group and everything like that. So thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you next Friday night at 8 p.m. If it's going to be a little bit different of a time, I'll post it, but it's easier if I stick to the same time, because then you guys and ladies get used to that. So I'll see you all next Friday. Everybody have a great, great weekend.